Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. It is November 9th, 2019. Just last month, ladies and gentlemen, I mentioned that the circumstances related to weather in the Southern Hemisphere, specifically talking about Australia and going through once again another major heat wave. Now, more than 80 brush fires have erupted and are spreading across the New South Wales region. On Friday evening, a rural fire service reported more than 82 fires burning, and 12 of them at emergency levels. Now, the fire service commissioner, Mr. Shane Fitzsimmons, said he had previously only seen 6 to 8 emergency level blazes at once, meaning the current situation was unprecedented. Prime Minister Mr. Scott Morrison said that he was receiving regular updates and urged residents to listen to the emergency services and the updates. Now, you are able to see these fires burning from satellite images. And ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned again a month ago, I warned that there was a very, very, very high possibility that this was going to occur in Australia during their summertime in the Southern Hemisphere. We are seeing the same thing play out right now, once again, in the state of California. Getting back to New South Wales in Australia, more than 1,000 firefighters and 70 aircraft have now been deployed to save as many people as possible. In a quote, "Today has been a difficult and dangerous day. Unfortunately, many people have called for help, but due to the size and the speed of the fires, we could not get to everyone, even by road or even by helicopter." This was a quote from the Rural Fire Service. The public highway has been shut down between Taree and Port Macquarie, between Oxley Highway and Hastings River. As a result of the fires, the New England Highway has also been closed. The New South Wales Fire Department has received multiple reports of people being trapped in their homes, and crews are unable to reach them. And ladies and gentlemen, we've seen this play out last year in California. Many people lost their lives, not paying attention to the emergency evacuation warnings. Now we're seeing the same thing play out in Australia. The temperatures in Australia are not going to get any cooler. As they move further and further into the summertime, the threat of rain will be non-existent. The threat of drought will be highly elevated. As you can see, the firemen here in Australia, just like the firemen in California, are under very, very dangerous circumstances. The residents, the people that live in these areas, the same applies. So when these emergency warnings are put forth, you should evacuate immediately. Now, the area of Queensland was also hit. 50 brush fires were burning across Queensland on Friday afternoon, and at one point, residents were warned to grab their pets and take cover. Local police departments were going door to door and warning people of the evacuation. The fire was spreading so fast that the fire departments were unable to get ahead of the fire. As emergency management services kept trying to get ahead of the fire and warn residents, the fire rapidly spread. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, let this be a warning. Whether you live in Australia or you live here in the United States, the threat of these fires will increase as time goes on. This is just a cold, hard fact of our very, very severe climate change. We know the reasons why this is happening. That much is a fact. As each year goes by, these threats, severe weather, massive fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, massive snowstorms, massive freezing cold temperatures, will spread across the world. And once again, this is now the world that we live in. Stay tuned to Planet X News. Thank you for watching. Be safe, folks.